In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Reolink's Argus 2 bundle that comes with a solar panel and find out if it is worth the price, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is the first time I've tested out anything from Reolink. This is their Argus 2, which is a wireless 1080p camera. This one also comes bundled with the solar panel. So taking a look at Amazon, both of these together is about $115. At the time of this review, there is also a coupon code to get an additional $15 off. So you can pick up this bundle right here for $100. Now $100 seems pretty unbelievable considering something like an Arlo solar panel, just the solar panel, cost $80. So this bundle right here is almost the same as a big name brand like that, which makes me wonder, how good is this camera? That is what we're going to be finding out in today's video. As a reminder, everything that I talk about in this video, I will put links in the description below, so check those out. So in this video, I'll do an unboxing, go through the setup of this device, go through the app, cover all of the features in it, and then we're going to show you guys some demos of what this camera is capable of. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. With that said, let's get started. All right, so taking a look at the box, there's actually not many features listed on the box, so I thought I would take a look at the website. If we take a look at what we're seeing on the website here are all of the features of this camera. I'm just going to hit a couple of these. So we've got, it is a 100% wireless camera. It comes with solar panel, rechargeable battery. It's got night vision, 1080p, two-way audio, waterproof, 130-degree viewing angle. You can check out live views anytime. It's going to notify you when the battery does get low. Optional motion detection. So this is if you're going to put an SD card in, it can record locally to the device, which is really nice. One thing that I don't notice here, but I did notice up top here, is that it does work with Google and Alexa. Okay, so now that we have gone over some of the features, let's see what comes in the box. Okay, so here's everything that comes in both boxes. We've got the camera on the magnetic base. We've also got a weather cover, got the battery, a tree strap, a bag of screws and anchors. We've got a anti-fall cable, so if it comes off of the magnetic base, it won't hit the ground. Down here we have a power cable for charging it up, a security mount. This is what you would use for the tree strap. Also have the quick start guide, the mounting templates for screwing the holes, and then also a window decal. In the box with the solar panel, we've got the solar panel, a metal security mount, bag of screws and anchors, and then also have quick start guide, mounting template, and another window decal. Okay, so now that we've seen everything that comes in the boxes, let's get this camera set up and take a look at the app. So setting up the camera is really easy to do. You're just gonna click on add device, follow the on-screen instructions, get it connected to Wi-Fi, and you're done. All right, so that is it. The camera is all set up here. We've got it loaded up in the app. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the camera to load up live view, and I wanna do a test to see how much the latency is. So, put it there, here's my hand, lift it up, down and up. Okay, so that is pretty quick, but one thing that I want to show you guys is that if you notice underneath the camera in the options here, it says low. So I'm gonna tap on that. Low is actually 360p. So obviously very low, and it's gonna give us the best latency. So there's gonna be a lot less. So I'm gonna click on 1080p, because obviously this is the quality that we're gonna wanna use. So now let's see what the latency looks like. Okay, so it's pretty bad now. I wanna give it a second though. All right, so it's been about a minute to let the connection kind of catch up. Now let's see what the latency is looking like. 1001, 1002, 1000. So about 3-second delay. That's actually not too bad for this camera. So that is what the latency is looking like. Not too bad. Now that we have the camera set up, let's take a look at some of the features in the app. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the app right now. I'm not gonna go through everything for the sake of time, but to start up in the top left corner, if we click on the lines up there, that's going to bring up the menu. So there's a look at the menu. We've got right below that devices, which is run right now, and we've also got cloud. So there is an option for cloud storage. Let's go back to devices. Let's click on the camera and is going to bring up a live view. But if we take a look underneath here, we've got a pause button, we've got the audio so we can turn on the speaker so we can actually hear what's going on, a picture for taking a picture. Next to that, we've got a video camera if we want to record a live view. We've got the resolution setting next to that. So if we click on that high, we can either go fluent, which was the 360p, or we've got the 1080p. So we've got the 1080p right now, and then the arrows will make it go full screen. Now down below that, we've got talk, or we've got playback. So I did put an SD card into the side of this device. One thing I will recommend, once I did put the SD card into the side, I had to actually go in and click on playback. When I did that, it asked me to format the card. So there was about an hour period I thought I was capturing stuff and I was not, until I went in there and actually clicked on playback. Then I was asked to format my card and it started recording things. So keep that in mind. Don't just think you can stick a card in there and you're good to go. If we take a look, we can see the different playback dates. So I'm on the 20th right now, which is today's date. And then below that, we can see the different events that have been recorded. So here are all the different recording events out there. And then if you want to quickly go through it, you can actually put your finger on the one on the bottom. And if you notice the red arrow going down there, I'm kind of sliding through all of these really quick. So one thing I don't like is that there are no thumbnails right here. So I don't really know what is going on in any of these recorded events right here, which is kind of unfortunate. So let's click the X out of there. We're going to exit out. Up in the very top right, there is the little gear icon. So we're going to click on the gear icon, bring us into the settings. Now, there are just a couple things here that I wanted to point out to you guys. The first one here is display. So you go into display and you can change the quality and stuff. So here we go for quality. Now we've got clear and fluent. So here is what we were looking at before with the 360p and the 1080p. If I click on clear, we can actually go through and adjust all of these settings right here. So you can adjust frame rates, you can adjust bit rates, different things like that, resolution. So this is kind of a lot of information. I would assume most people are gonna have no clue what these settings are for. Luckily that they do have default for some of these, so that's kind of nice. And if we go down here for the fluent, the only option for fluent is the 360p, and we've got different frame rates and things like that, bit rates. So in a way, it's nice that you can go through and manipulate all this, but I kind of think that it's just going to be too much information for most people. All right, let's back out of the quality. We've got anti-flicker, day and night auto, so that's going to be for your night vision, and then camera name, date and time. You can place those in different areas if you want to. So right now, we've got the date in the top center. Let's say I want it to be in the top right. So it's going to move it over to the top right. I actually like that feature. I like that you can move it around. So once you have your camera placed, if there's a certain area that you don't want covered with text, it's nice that you can move that around. So I actually do appreciate that. We've got motion sensor. We could turn that on and off. Camera recording, turn that on and off. Push notifications, just kind of all the standard stuff. Down here in advanced, let's take a look. Change device passwords, time and date. So you can actually adjust time and date in there. Infrared on and off if you want a status light on and off. Okay, so those are going to be the different features of this camera. Now that we have seen what you can do in the app, let me show you guys some demo shots of what this camera can do. All right, so in the first shot here, we've got the camera. It's lower to the ground, just sitting on the barbecue. And here's the shot of the girls just running around the table.
And I'll go this way. I'm with Daddy and Mommy.
So in this clip here, I'm getting ready to shoot my outdoor lighting video. That's the video I posted last week. So if you guys want to check that out, I will link it above. Okay, so in the next demo here, I'm going to show you guys a comparison between the Argus 2 and the Ring stick-up cam because I do have them up next to each other. I wanted to show you guys a comparison of what these two can do. We just got the camera set up and installed, and I wanted to show you guys what it looked like in bright sunlight. In the middle of the day, it is very bright out here. It's hard to even actually look up at the camera, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looked and sounded like. Now, it's actually got some breeze coming through, so I'm curious to see if the wind is going to get picked up on these cameras, but this is what it looks and sounds like. I'm about 10-15 feet away from the camera right now. What do you guys think? All right, we are back out here to get a night shot with the camera. This is what it looks like with the infrared turned on and a night shot of what it looks like. Okay, so what did you guys think of the demos of this camera? I am actually surprisingly impressed with what kind of quality and audio this thing is putting out. This thing's audio is fantastic. I would say that, you know, it's comparable to Eufy, which has been my favorite audio on cameras out there. So really strong audio on this thing. The image quality was really good too. I was really impressed, especially compared to the Ring stick-up cam. That thing was atrocious. Plus the audio on that thing was awful. And that camera right there comes in at $100. This, for this whole package right here, plus the discount on Amazon, you're getting the Argus 2 camera and the solar panel for $100. So what you would do for the Ring camera. So I was actually really happy with this camera and what it was producing. Now, there were some things that I didn't like as much with the app per se. So as far as hardware is great, love the hardware. But something that I wasn't a big fan of with this camera is downloading clips. So even if it recorded a clip that was 1 to 5 minutes long, I can only save clips to my phone that are in 30-second chunks. So if I've got a 1-minute clip, I have to take that into 2 chunks. I have to take the first 30 seconds, the last 30 seconds. And that made it a little bit annoying for me trying to get these demo shots for you guys. I wanted to get a shot where I went out and I talked to the camera, but when I was talking to the camera, it ended up being 35 seconds long. So I was only able to grab 30 seconds of that, which, like I said, for me, for the demo, was annoying for me. But, you know, maybe if you're just grabbing a clip of something that you need, and I would say for the most part, people don't probably grab too many clips off of these cameras. These are a just in case you need them type thing. But that was something that I would like to see changed. I would like to see, like I see for most cameras out there, that when I view a clip or an event being recorded, that I just download the whole clip, that I'm not choosing 30 seconds in between there. So one last thing that I didn't like that I would maybe like to see in a future update is that when you're looking at the timeline of your recordings, it just shows the date and time. You don't see a thumbnail of what was actually recorded. So if you want to go back and kind of just scroll through to kind of get an idea of which clip you specifically want, I can't see that. I have to actually go through and click each one of the clips to, say, find a specific event that I'm looking for. So I wasn't a big fan of that. It'd be nice if I could see thumbnails like I see with all of the big competitors out there. But other than those few cons, this camera is going to give you great audio, great video quality, and at a great price. And also the biggest thing of all is that there are no subscription fees. So that is huge right there. If you guys are looking for a great camera, no subscription fees, then definitely check out the Rio Argus 2. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.